What is happening, my wonderful Bombad people? Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This audio recording of the Bombadcast is a little absurd. A lot of visual gags happen, and really not that much conversation is had, except for the fact that I appear, Scotty, I appear in all kinds of bizarro, crazy outfits and stick strange toys in my... That's such an awful thing to say. Oh my God. I can't even finish. I don't even know where to go from here. But I can say this. Go to the YouTube page, do yourself a huge favor, and watch it there. So at Beyond the Blast Doors Network's YouTube channel, go there and watch this episode of the Bombadcast. It is titled the Jarod the Dark Jedi's Great Trial. So we give a podcast host from the Nerd Academy podcast a great trial, and that is to deal with the Bombadcast for an hour. In particularly me, because of the absurdity I do on this episode. I don't know why it happened. We had all these show notes written out. We were excited to talk about what we're going to talk about, but it just didn't end up happening. So yeah, you can listen to it here. It's not the full effect, but do yourself a favor, go to the YouTube page and make sure you like and subscribe there to get more visual content from the Bombadcast. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Bombadcast. Remember to stay bombad.
To the Bombadcast.
Welcome to the Bombadcast. I'm here to tell you about Beyond Blast Doors Network. Beyond Blast Doors Network, we got a couple of shows you probably like to watch. I forgot to turn on my light. We got a couple of shows you probably like to watch, and them shows are Around the Galaxy podcast with P. Fletcher. We got Protocol for Galaxy Cage. It's a show about Shimmer. We got How Chronicles with Andy and Josh. We got Beyond Blast Door Live with David Emily. And we got Shimmy Star Wars. On this show here, we get to explore all things good and fun in Star Wars world. We have Baby Yoda and crap in my hand. I'm holding poop right here in my hand. And I am very proud to be here, belonging here. If you want to give us money, please give us money. We need all the money we got because I can't play the bass guitar if I don't have no money. And we got a good show going for y'all, and we're very excited to talk about things dealing with vacation. And I am Scotty's travel agent. My name is Scotty, and I'm ready to play the bass guitar for you. Okay, let me get my bass guitar ready. All right, here we go. We're going to play a Bombadcast theme. We're going to play it right now. I hope everyone liked that. Stay tuned for the show. Here's Jarod.
Yes, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, that we now have an in-house band, surprisingly led by Keith Richards' less successful cousin. So thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. You're not Keith. You're Cleef. Oh,
Queef.
well.
Queef Richards.
Queef Richards. Yes. And man, does he love to slap at the bass. Welcome to the Bombadcast, guys. It is going to be one of those. I'm Jerry the Cannon Junkie, the responsible one, some might say. Others might say that there is a certain someone who is the very embodiment of professionalism. And that man has a name. And that name is Scotty Jarod. Scotty, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great.
Oh, are you going for the Filoni look? Or are you just like, you finally like coming out as a country music lover? You take the whiskey out of your ears, partner, and listen here. Get the hay seeds out of your ears. Are you going for a Dave Filoni thing, or are you about to saddle up with the boys and go on a cattle drive?
I'm fixing to do a podcast, and that's about it.
Oh, cool.
I didn't really. Is this a bit? Is there a joke going on?
You tell me. So, there is Scotty Jarod. Again, strap in, guys, because it looks like I'm piloting. Well, okay. I don't really understand what is going on these days. Is that like some kind of hand sanitizer? Like a foaming cleanser? Or is that straight up shaving cream? I don't really understand what's about to happen, but I do not know if we can show it on YouTube. So before this gets any more blockable, let's bring in our very special guest, a good friend of the Bombadcast. We have been on, I've at least been on the show a couple of times. Scotty might have been on like once for like half the time, but I'm definitely the better one. But we have from the Nerd Academy podcast, Jarod the Dark Jedi himself. Jarod, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, wait, let me cue him. Wait, Jarod, here we go.
There he is. Thank you, Cowboy Scotty.
Yes, thank you, Cowboy Scotty. Rootin' tootin'.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having me on. I've been in stitches this whole time. This bit is out of control, and I wanted to go even more off the rails. Thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem. Well, the good thing about you being on the show now is you can provoke it into just continuing. The whole show can be a bit.
Oh, yeah. That is exactly my intention. If I can help it, things out of control quick. And now he's in a duck suit. Is that Mr. Potato Head? That's Mr. Potato Head. Okay.
Mr. Potato Head.
I'm going to just this, guys.
Oh, I don't even know if I should make that joke. All right.
I love just the pinnacle of fashion, Scotty. The pinnacle of fashion.
Do you have like a dress up toy chest in your room there is that where you keep your Halloween costumes? Is next to your recording equipment? What the heck, man? I had one of those. Does that do the Macarena?
Oh, if I could find the button.
Oh, no, it's not. I'm severely disappointed.
Everyone, welcome Jarod to the... This just reminds me of you, Jarod.
I mean, nice. His hairy as all hell, so I don't blame you.
It's either me or Jarod or Jow Yowza, which all are welcome.
Man.
Tell us, how is it having your eyes be where everyone's nipples usually are?
Me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you giant potato head. No, I'm talking to the other guy wearing a Mr. Potato Head, like schmuck. Like, who am I talking to? This is a Star Wars podcast, by the way. I don't like the positioning of that mustache and how much you're playing with it. Scotty, quit yanking on your stinking mustache, and let's get to some serious podcasting. Oh my gosh!
Oh my God, that is cursed. Please put them back on. Please put them back on. Oh my God!
Why is the smile so low? Well, I want to thank David Amilati and Pete Fletcher for letting us be a part of the Beyond the Blast Doors network for the short run that we had. If you're still here, we may possibly talk about Star Wars during this hour, or
maybe
Scotty may come in every 5 minutes wearing a different outfit. And frankly, the lighting was a little off when he first came in with the black wig when we were like doing so many takes trying to start. I don't know if that was on the beginning of this or whatever, if you guys are seeing it, because there was a lot of laughter and craziness going on. But I thought he had went off screen and somehow had his makeup team paint the Paul Stanley makeup fully because he looked so pale. So you might... Excuse me. You might want to get that checked out, Scotty. Scotty, Mr. Potato Head, Don Rickles.
He's not there, which means there's a costume change happening.
There is something happening. Anyway, Jarod. So,
yes.
What have you been up to recently? What is Nerd Academy doing these fine pandemic days? I don't even know what kind of sentence structure that was, but it was something. So,
well, we're doing the usual nerddom news and commentary thing. In Pennsylvania, at least for a minute, things opened up kind of loosely, so we were able to kind of go out a little bit safely, of course, masked up and everything.
Yes,
doing everything we can as we can. Right now, for the main show, the Nerd Academy podcast, we're getting ready for San Diego Comic-Con and the massive news roundup that Comic-Con brings. And hey, we're even going to have news to talk about on our show, Knights of the Nerd Republic. From the Lucasfilm Publishing panel and anything out of San Diego already. So lots of fun stuff coming out of our fledgling little mini network.
Dude, that's fantastic. No, you guys run a fantastic ship over there. So if you haven't checked out Nerd Academy, seriously, go over there and check them out. They are not to be trifled with. I don't know what that means. Go check them out. They are to be trifled with in the best way possible. So trifle them in the best way you possibly can. Definitions escape me. So I'm getting nervous.
I co-sign this statement.
I'm getting nervous because Scotty has been gone for a long time. I'm expecting to just see a gonk droid. If this is anything short of like Scotty in a mocap suit performing like Jar Jar Binks, like just the Jar Jar Binks like head and like bodysuit, I'm gonna be disappointed.
All shoulders.
Yeah, all shoulders.
Jarod, it's great to have you here, man. We're super stoked. I'm really looking forward to my next outfit. But I'm also really looking forward to today's discussion. And we're very happy to have Jarod on in particular because Jarod himself, he is George Lucas incarnate, circa THX era George Lucas right now. If everyone, let's get a wide of Jarod. I'm trying to get in the frame. Look at Jared's hair and look.
Check that glorious mane out, man.
God, my God. If I could pull up a video.
Thank you very much. Freshly blonde mane. Thank you.
Look how nice that is.
I'd like to think that I have hair in Star Wars podcasting. Like, that's the claim that I stake, is that I have the best hair in Star Wars podcasting.
I'm down.
You can start a righteous hair metal band right now. Like, seriously, I just am seeing you like about to break into like, heaven is here too far away or something. And I would not be surprised. And I would in fact welcome it. So it is what it is.
I
Disembodied voice
appreciate that
Scotty.
very much. Thank you.
This outfit won't do.
I do not. Are you? It looks like Scotty is
he just,
literally
like-
going through a closet. I don't know if
Do you guys ever have trouble packing for vacations?
do we ever have trouble packing for? Sometimes. I mean, I end up packing too much stuff. Sorry, I got distracted because for the first time ever, Jack is literally right beside me on my desk. So,
Sure.
if you want me to get a shot, if I can get a shot of him without getting my stuff there. Oh, okay, and he jumped out.
He showed up as quick as he.
He's like, "Don't reveal me!
Guy.
How dare you?" So yes, we're talking about vacation spots in a galaxy far, far away. Ambitious, you say? Probably. We'll find out.
So, did anyone miss out on any vacations they were supposed to take this past quarantine, this past summer, essentially?
I mean, the one thing I thought I was going to go on, I was still recovering, honestly, financially from a Celebration 2019 Chicago. The one thing that I probably was going to do was Celebration Anaheim, which would be coming up in a month or so, right? So, how's that Foot Locker job going?
And he's a referee now.
Oh,
I feel like we should be debating something now. So, like, all right, what flag on the play? I can't whistle, so I don't have a whistle on me.
I forgot.
Oh, is he getting the whistle? Is that legit?
Oh no.
Like, do you ref on the weekend?
Stay Bombad. Down the field. Need to stay Bombad right down the field. Right down the field. Guilty.
There,
Not
you are the amalgamation of every gentleman who like volunteered to ref all the high school games at my old high school. Like, we're very serious here. What is that?
And the shaving cream's back.
Is that shaving cream? Is that some kind of like sunscreen? What are you? I don't want to know what you're about to do with that, creepy referee, sir.
His silence is nothing if not ominous.
Yeah, This is the most nervous I think I've ever been in an episode. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, holy crap! What?
Oh, he has Play-Doh.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm going to go to the
scaring me
show
now.
notes here. A momentous day. Write it down in your calendars. The Cannon Junkie goes to. Is that yellow Play-Doh instead of a yellow can? How white bread can you be, man? I mean, come on. That is, yeah. We're turning into an ASMR show, like, but you cannot hear the Play-Doh. We're going to eat the Play-Doh. If you are just listening to the audio of this episode, you're doing yourself a great favor. Just saying. No, it's good. So, but Jarod, did you have any vacations or anything planned before kind of the world went to hell in a handbasket?
I wouldn't say vacation so much. One of the local Comic Cons I go to, State Comic Con, they have their show 3 times a year.
Right.
And COVID has somehow pulled the hat trick of making them cancel all 3. So Steel City kind of went out the window.
Right.
And whenever we opened up for a minute again, I was back to work because I'm a bartender.
Oh, nice.
By day. But we just had to close down a handful of bars again. So
Right.
out of just like wing and conventions, I haven't had a whole lot canceled. I had to learn how to finagle a lot of the soundboard stuff early into quarantine because there was a hard stay-at-home order which there isn't one yet. But I ended up having to become the producer,
Right.
the Nerd Academy.
Right. You know, and yeah, again, hopefully we won't have that hard close down again. So just wear your masks, guys. Scotty is either going to come back naked or dressed correctly, I'm going to assume. Nope. I'm so wrong. I'm
pretty sure this
so
is Elvis.
wrong. Check out
that's
the
Elvis.
hamburger meat there.
It's Elvis.
That is a stud muffin with a side of beefcake right there.
So today's topic is Star Wars vacations, and I'm beyond excited to have Jarod here to talk about this.
You don't get to pretend that nothing's going on right now, Scotty. You don't get to pretend that you look normal. That is not a thing you get to do.
You're dressed as the king of rock, not the king of segways, okay? And the cat is back. Let's see. Here he is. You see the butt? Here's the butt.
This is the screenshot we're going to use.
Not jump away.
So what I need Jerry to do is look up. Jarod, you need to turn to your side and look towards Jerry too. So.
Look up?
Yeah.
Someone look up my nose.
Wait. Okay, I gotta look at the other direction.
Yeah, this is great.
Jarod, move it towards the middle. Move towards the middle. You're not looking good enough. Look towards the middle. There you go. Now look up. Now look up. Okay, stop. Okay, everyone face Q. So today on the Bombadcast, we're talking about vacations, and in particular,
it's Mental Health Awareness Day.
And
at the Bombadcast.
So I have no pants on under this. So it's if I stood up, you could see my full knob and frickin' bell whistles. What would Elvis had said? You can see my sausage patty and two little rolls.
You can see my entire peanut butter.
I was sandwich. Hey, stay in theme with the show. See your Boombas.
Yeah, your Boombas and Hey Blibber showings.
Oh my God! What is that?
Unabongo.
Where are our droidicas? So
that is a callback right there. That is a callback.
A joke you guys made on nights that Travis and I still make.
You got to.
There you go. That's how it is, man. That's how it is.
Anyway, let's get on with the show, guys. There's way too much playing around in here. I'm really looking forward to.
Are you eating that? Like I'm done. You are going to either be able to like slide on your hands, like you're ice skating on your hands, or like climb up a wall like Spider-Man. I don't know which because I don't know what that substance is. But continue. That was my cat's tail.
Where are those droidicas?
Cut the shit, man. Just get to it.
Who takes vacations? I do. Who's taking a vacation here to a beach? I have. My favorite place to vacation is a beach. What about you, Jarod?
It's a great Washington, D.C., if I'm being very specific. I love
nerd. You're a nerd. George Lucas.
You're really channeling Elvis right now.
Elvis is a dick from Mississippi.
If he was channeling Elvis, he'd want to be in the White House with a gun with Nixon.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Jerry, where do you like to vacation, nerd?
Frankly, the beach. I do like the beach too. It's there's something about a vacation where you are. I love the ocean. I love just the shore.
Jared, why do you like walking to DC?
What? Oh, okay, we're done. Never mind. Yeah. Jarod.
What was that?
Where
Yes.
and why?
Well, he said
Are we
DC.
going into the planets or like?
No.
In DC. Okay, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you guys.
Yeah, Elvis, stop being a dick.
What?
Where do you why? Why DC?
There's like a slight delay, so I'm missing what people are actually saying. I'm sorry.
Why DC?
Why DC? I like the architecture a lot. I like seeing the monuments and everything. It's also super close to Maryland.
You like it because of the babes, bro. You like the babes.
Sweet Jesus.
Go on. It's close to to what?
That's pretty much it. I like being close to Maryland, and I like seeing all the monuments and everything. I'm a sucker for DC all around.
Dude, that's awesome. I personally really I'm just waiting for Elvis to just like do anything. I don't know what you just have this power over me right now, Scotty. So, which is mostly all the time there.
He's a ticking time bomb. We don't know what's going to happen.
Really is. I love going to like cities like the big iconic. This is weird. Iconic cities, the cities that are like a part. Like when you think of cities, you think like. I want to visit places like that, like New York, Chicago. Like the first time I got to go to Chicago, it wasn't Celebration, but it was like the October right before that. And I love going to places that you see on TV, you see in film all the time. Everything takes place in all these places, anything I can see that is one of the big things. I know what you mean, like the architecture, all that kind of stuff. Seen the Grand Canyon once in my life. Holy cow, is that amazing. Have you ever seen the Grand Canyon?
Hell yeah.
Dude, I love seeing stuff like that.
No.
Elvis, Grand Canyon, yes or no?
Graceland.
Thank you for that. Dude, but I love stuff like that. Like you're saying, man. And honestly, well, when I was a younger man, I haven't tried it with a toddler yet. I liked road tripping it, like stopping, wherever and eating garbage food all the time. Now I just eat garbage food in my underwear in my living room, currently.
Aside from when I went to Florida, specifically to go to Galaxy's Edge, and with my cousin, I've only ever road tripped. So that was the first time I had ever been on a plane at 21 years of age.
Oh, so, dude, it is
that.
Insanity. I've only been on one a couple of times, but yeah, it is. Yeah, I love road tripping though, man. It's the only way to fly. So,
yeah. Because I normally road trip. I've only been on a plane twice, one to get to Florida and one to come back to PA. So
nice. Yeah. So. I don't really know what is happening here.
He's just staring into the abyss.
Yeah. This is the best audio episode we've ever come up with, I think. We need to get like a soundboard like they have on radio shows and stuff and play like crickets or something going on right now. So, do either of you guys have any Star Wars traditions that you do on vacations? So, well, the sunglasses are gone. That gaze is piercing. Oh, his power is gone because the sunglasses are.
Exactly. Now you can see back into his soul.
Yeah. I'm gonna look into your soul. Can you see in mine through my glass? We're both wearing glasses. You know what you are?
Jerry has been eliminated. I am the only one present. Jarod,
Oh,
you look very nice.
I've survived. I survived the culling.
It is only Jarod now.
So do you. So I guess I host the Bombadcast now. Stay Bombad, something Jar Jar Binks. Oh my God, they're back. Okay, cool.
Hey, we heard what you were saying.
Let's kiss our guest. Jerry, let's kiss our guest. Turn to your
Right, like this. Mwah. Okay.
Oh, no.
Cat butt, so what? That's what I said.
Oh my God. Hey, kitty.
Yeah, so Star Wars Vacations, right? I don't really like what's going on over there. We said, you guys need a moment because okay. I don't really have any. I don't really have any Star Wars like. I'm the big Star Wars person in my family. My parents, they and sister, they're all like, "Oh yeah, we like it," but they're not like consumed like I am, right? Like I was absolutely obsessed. Yeah. They all like it because I like it, So we would go we went on one vacation after I graduated high school to Disney World before, they owned Star Wars back when they just had a good relationship. And we went during Star Wars weekends, okay? Which is kind of what they used to do before they now own everything and have a park. I'm so jealous of you, but also excited that you got to do that at the same time. But I remember going there and you could take your picture with all the lookalikes of the characters and have them sign your book as that character. So it's you don't get a signature from Hayden Christensen. It's Anakin Skywalker. And so, it was pretty cool. It was fun. They were all hanging out around why am I blanking on the name of the ride that's
Hollywood
been there since
Studios.
The what?
Oh, Star Tours. Star
Tours. The literal vacationing in Star Wars ride. You're going on a vacation in Star Wars, which is what we're going to be talking about. But anyway, do you have any Star Wars traditions you do on vacations? I have this shirt that is a Hawaiian shirt, but that has Stormtroopers and Darth Vader on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're kind of camouflaged in there.
Ooh.
But yeah,
that is an excellent shirt.
There's Vader. I've been told it's ugly by someone on Twitter, but I was like, I kind of like it. So not mine specifically. Just
they're objectively wrong.
Yeah.
that is one of the best Star Wars shirts on the planet.
Shirts are objective.
Yes. Absolutely. Star Wars traditions while traveling. Outside of the fact that, again, it normally ends up just being a big-ass family road trip. That's kind of the moment where I crack my open and I'm like, okay, what's a Star Wars audiobook I've been putting off listening to?
Ooh.
All right, I'll listen to this one. And then I'll end up kind of blasting through one or two over the course of the vacation. A lot of the time it ends up being the movie novelizations.
Okay.
The novelization will come out and you'll have your Star Wars Explained and other YouTubers who will do the big and other content creators who would do that list of here are all the things that aren't explicitly in the movie.
Right.
That the novel shines a light on. And I'll go, cool, I now have this knowledge from the novel and eventually I'll experience it in its entirety at some point down the road. And then normally road trips end up being that opportunity for me.
Nice. Yeah, I know. See, I used to listen to a ton of audiobooks back at my last job and stuff. And so, I'm the post-coronavirus, the coronavirus age we live in, like I need like a road trip or something, to like listen to get back on the audiobook train, man, because there's so many that I'm missing right now. It's insane. But anyway, yeah, I'm with you on that. Like the audiobooks are just too perfect. They eat up so much time. They're so good. It's like it's a movie you see in your head. It really is perfect. I ask?
Well, my favorite is like just sitting down like with the canon Thrawn books, was just sitting down and playing Battlefront and listening to those. Like it was just always a very pleasing experience.
That's nice. See, that is impressive right there. Like that's when you can multitask and just like I'm enjoying, like that is what in the biz we call steeping in Star Wars, right? That I just made that up just now. You're in the Star Wars stew.
I like it though.
It's just there's a lot to it, and it's I agree. That is I like the way you think.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got best of both worlds on that one.
Yeah. Dare I ask Scotty or whoever's in the chair? Holy.
Oh my God.
A shadow person has taken Scotty's place.
Feel free to censor this comment. It kind of looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
It's like a cat burglar.
Oh, sweet Christ.
Doing freeform yoga.
Yeah, I just see the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. Like, he looks like he's about to raw dog Marcellus Wallace.
Scotty is the owner of. This is like. Okay, guys, you're seeing. This is our paranormal podcast now, I guess. We're talking about shadow.
It is. It's the paranormal show.
Yeah. And we've asked on the show a real paranormal person with a super sweet ponytail going on up top.
Yeah. It's a little tuft of hair sticking out that really sells it.
It's like it's like if a shadow person had like the hair of Phil and Lil from Rugrats just poking out of the top of their head.
Well, for a hot second, like the way the shadow was on him, I thought like the video was taking forever to load, and the outline of his hair under the mask of the morph suit looks like Darth Maul's like crown of horns.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So Black Panther, things aren't going as good these days, huh?
Do you think this is what Vader looks like naked?
What?
What's left of him? Oh Jesus!
Oh please, wide shot.
Oh, Padme! Come here, Padme! Or Sabe!
Okay, all righty. Oh Jesus!
All right, Grabby. All right, Grabby Vader.
I mean, Vader's got some cake though. Like,
yeah. Is he cake or is he real? I'm really quite confused. So
no, he's got some cake. Like he's got some ass. Like Vader's thick.
Sorry, I'm so used to the Twitter like that whole cake fiasco. I thought everyone was just talking about 90s supergroup cake, like indie band cake. And I was excited. I was like, yeah, cake is impressive.
No, but that joke did certainly go the distance.
Oh, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
My audio
I'll be
cut
here
out.
all
Hold
week,
on.
everybody.
I don't know what happened.
Audio cut out.
Can't really see my screen.
Well, you
I wonder why.
My mouse
is that what you wear out to the grocery store?
Hey, people will definitely be staying 6 feet away from him. I can tell you that.
Yeah, like everyone clears out.
See, I can hear anything. I'm back.
I know that some people are quite horrified by these costumes, and so if you're watching right now, try to focus on the tuft of hair because
Yeah. That will remind you that there's a human in there somewhere.
yes, it's not just.
Do you want to
the
watch me
literal-
be birthed? Do you want to
What?
watch me be birthed? Do you want to watch me be birthed?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes. Yes. Right now, God, please. Yes.
Please be. You're wearing something underneath that, right?
No.
No.
Oh.
Oh, God. The
Oh, man.
outline of your mouth and nose is haunting.
Yeah. I hope you're watching this in broad daylight. Actually, wait till everyone is asleep because I don't know what is about to happen.
So I don't
it's
know
so
which
light.
one of you guys does a whole lot of editing on the back end of these shows. As he's unzipping the back of the morph suit, somebody needs to put the sound of Darth Vader's helmet being removed in there. Like that deep hiss.
I'll get with our producer on that.
We'll get with your producer on this.
Once he's out of the morph suit.
Right. Oh.
Joel, congratulations. You edit Bombadcast now, too.
We're looking for a new editor. So no. He got stuck in a morph suit. Oh, Lordy. Okay. I don't know how far are we going with this?
Till I get it off.
I'm not gonna lie. When you took the mask off, there was a bright glow that just like, wah! So
Angelic, even.
angelic. Ooh, look at that little shoulder action. I'm
Wait,
starting.
is this the announcement of Scotty's OnlyFans?
You beat us to the punch, Jarod. No, you had this big thing. All that. This is all scripted. 100%. It's not. We have a second set of notes that is 100%. Oh my gosh.
That is almost crack. That is almost crack.
It is as if the very.
Oh, God.
Mom, turn it off right now.
At the $10 tier, you get to see the crack. Jesus
Little did you
Christ.
know,
Y'all
Jarod,
are wild. I love
got
it.
you to come in here to be a part of Scotty's show and stuff. It is a show. Donate right now. Oh Lord. Oh heavens.
I don't like the
Is that arm or oh man. I'm starting.
Baby.
I'm starting.
Ooh, babies.
I'm starting to feel a little like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. At some point, are there any actual vacation planets in your Vacation Planet episode? Dinosaurs. Yeah.
No, this is just a sick lie to get people to watch Scotty horrifying striptease for an hour.
We definitely have a brand of humor, and that style is, there's dark humor. We step into a bit sometimes.
Yeah.
We're more goofy, but
Yeah.
there's also unsettling humor. Like, this is like if Tim and Eric, awesome show,
Yeah.
great job, was live.
Yep. No. That was just so much, and like every time he walks off screen, there's just this immediate like Hitchcockian almost tension of like just waiting to see like what the shit is gonna come in now.
Are those your graduation robes? Congratulations. What do you do after you graduate? Go on vacation.
I
You have those
graduated
embroidered on there for Scotty.
I graduated from the Nerd Academy, guys.
He graduated from the Nerd Academy. Voted most likely to stay Bombad.
No, I'm joking. Zip it up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so about this being an hour and 15 minutes. Anyway. I don't think Scotty is even given if he has any Star Wars traditions on his vacation. I think they probably do 15 costume changes a day on vacation, just from what we're seeing here. Maybe more, because this has been a short amount of time. So, my gosh, you're right. This is like that. This is like that scene in Signs where the alien walks across the alley at the birthday party. You're just like waiting. You know it's coming, and you're like, no, don't. And it comes. You're like, ah. You know, it's sorry for all of you.
That's exactly it.
That was the first time I watched that. Seriously, lost my ever-loving mind, man. I mean, that was horrifying. That and when the leg goes into the corn.
Oh, yeah.
We're just going to be talking about that kind of stuff now, I guess, because, Star Wars on vacation. I'm drinking a summer shandy, so that's vacation-y, I assume.
That is definitely vacation-y.
Thank the Lord.
Oh, he has a banjo.
You're really pulling a Ryan Johnson right now. And what I mean by that is I listened to him on a podcast. I think it was a film prep podcast talk. He came in to talk about Knives Out. And he came in playing the band, literally. Ladies and gentlemen, Jarod.
The fact that you thought for even a second that he wasn't going to do some ridiculous shit. Because I was like, oh, it's a normal shirt. There's no way he's not going to do something awful.
That is the truly the M. Night Shyamalan twist of this episode, was that he had a banjo just out of view. You know, he checked his camera too before.
I was like,
You know, he was like, okay, you can't see the band.
Oh yeah, Yeah, just out of frame, and then goes full like hillbilly Guitar Hero.
This is what happens, though. This is what happens when Scotty has too much Mountain Dew before we record. Is it tends to he gets all. It's like having it right before bed. It just kind of gets like all through his system. All right, we're back to the cowboy hat. Oh, good. Was this all because I made fun of your cowboy hat? What the heck?
What's in his mouth? What is that?
Is it an iPod Nano? Was this all some attempt to push decade-old?
I figured it out.
What's that?
He's had the iPod Nano in his mouth, and he's coming up in different costumes because he's on shuffle.
Oh. Seems as if he is regurgitating a droid control ship. And I believe it is specifically the Trade Federation droid control ship. This is borderline.
What is happening?
Scotty, were you cursed?
That's what we've been asking.
Have you been cursed by someone? Like, was it in Harry Potter where that kid like keeps puking up frogs or something? You just keep puking up random crap, like. A Zune, really? You know, I recently just
What was that? I didn't get to see him.
Zune. It was a Zune. I think the last version of a Zune.
He had a Zune. I had a Zune.
My wife had a Zune. And we laughed uncontrollably. And I just rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, where he gives Peter, because his Walkman got squished, the Zune. And he's like, it's the new thing on Earth. Everybody's listening to it. It holds 300 songs. And he's like, 300. Yeah. We laughed uncontrollably because my wife was
I freaked out in the theater when I saw that.
She was so depressed that Zune didn't take off because she loved her Zune. She still has them and stuff, and she has 2 Zunes. I still have my
2 Zunes,
250 gig iPod that holds like 1,000 songs, but I don't know where it is. Scott. So he seems to be, for those audio listeners, he's pulling what seems to be floss or string out of his mouth in some attempt to be David Copperfield or David Blaine, one of the Daves that do magic. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. He's still wearing the cowboy hat, so I assume that he is going to form a lasso and try to hog tie the monitor. That's what I'm gonna. Oh, hog tie himself. Did not see that one coming.
Just subverting expectations.
He truly is the Rian Johnson of the semi Star Wars podcasting world. I use semi Star Wars podcasting.
We've loosely referenced Star Wars several times, so I think we're there.
We've technically said Star Wars Vacation like at least 15 times, so this can qualify as that episode. But I think it's going to end up being the. Hold on. There's nothing on his head, but there's definitely something in his mouth. What is that? Oh my gosh! Is that a Phil?
That's Phil from Disney's Hercules.
I'm literally flabbergasted. That I didn't see coming. I take it back. The M. Night Shyamalan moment of this episode was right now where Scotty had a toy from Disney's Hercules. The Danny DeVito fawn character, Philatides, Phil, who trains the heroes, literally popped out of his mouth. Jarod, reactions.
I think it was a great follow-up to the Go the Distance pun from earlier, and it all kind of tied back into itself.
Yes.
And what is that? Is it a stormtrooper?
I can't see exactly what this is. The new show, by the way. Is it a BB-8? It's a tiger. It is a tiger.
It's the Texaco tiger.
Oh,
It's the Texaco tiger.
do you just have like a shoebox with loose trinkets besides your desk?
There's a drawer in his desk that is just labeled mouth toys that he's been saving for this whole time.
Took away. I'm going back to Jeff Goldblum. At some point, is there any actual vacation planets in your Vacation Planet episode? I gotta admit, I'm a little intrigued at this point. That is a Magikarp.
Is that a Magikarp?
Yes, he literally just produced a Magikarp from. I'm really close to the camera right now. From his jowls, as it were, from his mandible. I don't even know.
That indeed happened.
This is you. If there's one thing, Jarod, you can say about this show, you can say that it happened. You have something else in your mouth, you dirty whore. What is it? That was a pretty good
and
reveal.
it was a wiener.
It is. Oh my gosh! It's the whistle too. It is literally a combination Oscar Mayer Wiener Mobile and Oscar Mayer Weenie Whistle, made famous, I believe, by the 90s classic starring Tim Allen, The Santa Claus, but spelled with an E. I don't think he has anything in his mouth.
This is
now,
Ray's theme.
Sounds more like the Mandalorian theme.
Yeah, it sounds
next season,
like the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Ludwig Göransson's like, so I've got my wall of electronic stuff, but I also, instead of the recorder, actually used an Oscar Mayer Weenie Whistle for the entire season 2 soundtrack.
He just pitched it down.
Hey, Ludwig managed to go number 1 on the top 40 with a Glockenspiel on Childish Gambino's Redbone. So,
oh gosh, I love Redbone. Anyway, I love Childish Gambino.
All right, guys. This episode was supposed to be about until Jerry derailed it. It had to do with vacationing in Star Wars, and I'll give my input now. I love going on vacations. I go to the beach every year with my family, the same exact time. And then one of my favorite vacations was I took a road trip to Colorado, and I went to the bye, Jerry. I went to the. I'm gonna kick Jerry out. I took a road trip to Colorado, Jarod, and I did not, unfortunately, take the time and go to. Take the time and go to the Great Grand Canyon, as it's been called, but I did take time to make sure that I went to Arches National Park, which is actually where they got a bunch of shots for the pod race scene. So it's pretty exciting stuff. Speaking of pod racing,
no way, that's awesome.
So that's where they got a bunch of the matte pictures, and I'm not gonna lie, that most of my vacations are usually with family, and I usually don't go with friends. But I had some friends join me on some vacation recently, and it was fantastic. We went to the Gulf Coast. We went to Orange Beach. We had a little condo, and it was actually really respectful with social distancing. People, were wearing masks in the hotel and stuff. It was pretty cool. It was very respectful of each thing. And we have a guest joining us. This is very unexpected.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed costume change ability, and beyond that, a lot of shaving cream. That's it.
I've given everything I have to you, to the shaving cream.
Take that ridiculous thing off. Oh my gosh. That is some great Foley work, by the way.
I need to make a mental note that the next time I come on Bombadcast, I need to be in full Kylo Ren regalia, so I'm ready for the shit show.
Absolutely.
Helmet and everything, just ready to go.
Just and not even say, just like have the voice and everything. Oh, that would be perfect. Oh, what do you want?
Yeah.
Cat.
Here for the Nerd Academy podcast. Yeah, we got the special editions over there.
You called it crap. It seems you were mistaken.
I'm gonna do the whole interview as Gold Darth Vader.
Gold. I believe they call him Gold Vader. Goldar is a Power Rangers character. Actually, it's the Sphinx wearing gold armor. So
now I'm just imagining lines from Austin Power Goldmember, but like through the Vader voice.
I love gold. See, you know what? I wanted to say this. Jared's the only guy chill enough to pull this off with, and that's what I was going for. I was testing Jared. That's it.
Yeah, this all was your great trial.
This is if you ever want to be an honorary host of the Bombadcast, this is your trial. This is what I do to Jerry every time I call him. Jerry's just playing it up right now.
In true Jedi Council fashion, we will take our weirdness and mistake and horrible decision making and turn it into a test. It's like, yeah, we weren't wrong. This was your trial. Stay, maybe.
So let's get down to the discussion, boys.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Let's talk about the stuff we wanted to talk about before Jared tried to decide to derail the whole thing.
Darn me.
Jared, I know you like going on vacations, doing lame stuff, and not talking to the chicks, like Elvis said earlier. But I'm sure as hell.
Yeah, like Elvis. Yeah, that definitely wasn't you.
I'm sure as hell, before you interrupt me again, I'm going to ask you something, Jared. And that question really ultimately dealt with what places would you go on vacation for Star Wars?
So the one that I realized there was definitely some overlap when I looked at the show notes.
That's fine.
Namely, Naboo and Batuu.
Yeah. You've been to Batuu,
I want to get into that I don't think anybody else is going to say. I have been. Is Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, Nar Shaddaa.
In a very like in universe way. I like the city-state planets. I love the industrial look of the galaxy. You know, the Death Star, Starkiller base. Like, there's something about that aesthetic. But Nar Shaddaa, I'm going to make a comic book reference here. If Coruscant is Metropolis, Nar Shaddaa, Gotham City.
Absolutely.
And it's just so grimy and nasty. It's like you round a corner, you're gonna have a blade in your rib cage, and there's no two ways about it. Like, you're just gonna get shanked in Nar Shaddaa, and it's just what's up there. And you know, that sounds incredibly stupid of me to say that's the place I want to vacation. But
they
there's
got the
just
best
the
bars
element of
there, though,
scum
right?
and villainy there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, if you want to have a night you're never gonna remember, go to Nar Shaddaa.
You probably hope that you don't remember it. I don't know. It depends on if you get shanked or not. So.
Yeah. It either you won't survive the night, or at the very least you won't remember it.
Exactly.
And, like, you'll wake up next to a Chagrian and go, "Oh, what the hell happened?"
You wake up. I'm trying to think of wake up next to the the thing in Rogue One. People's minds. Poor Gullet.
Poor Gullet.
Like, well, I don't remember what happens, but I think you had something to do with that.
What about if you woke up next to? What if you woke up next to Niku on the Colossus? That'd be awful. Hi, we made love last night. Pretty much how he would literally.
That sounds like my dream. I don't get all the Niku hate.
Long,
I don't hate him.
Hot, sweaty. It was fantastic.
All you mother F coming in here with your Niku hate.
It was fantastic.
Niku needs love too.
Kazuto joined in. He lost a finger somewhere.
Gosh.
Jesus Christ.
It was in your butt.
No, No.
Imagine if we did this
I'm
with
winning
kidnap
this
socks.
game. I'm winning this game. No, he would be the consummate professional he is and be very, well, you wake up next to Kazoo, something baseball reference, and do that very Ken Napstock thing he does.
Yeah.
No, but I'm winning this game. You wake up next to Claude from Rise of Skywalker.
Oh.
And you're like, did we make love? And he's like, yeah, bro.
No. His only response is that screech he lets out when the Falcon makes that sharp turn. It's like, did we? That's the only response you get.
Like he does that like, and then he like screams like a stock scream from Jingle All the Way. I'm gonna make all the '90s Christmas movie reactions. So.
Oh man.
Yep.
I think another fun vacation spot. Again, because I don't want to steal Naboo from Jerry, because I know we both had that one. Pre-planetary genocide Alderaan is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. I think that'd be one hell of a romantic vacation. Oh, dude.
It would be.
The architecture, talking about the architecture too, those buildings are fantastic. They look like giant.
All of Alderaan is beautiful.
In the cities are awesome, and they are built in like with the flow of the land. It feels like it doesn't feel like they leveled anything, like it feels like that city looks almost
Switzerland.
Naturally coming out of the mountains. Yeah. It really is. It's space Switzerland.
Yeah, like if you are trying to propose to your space partner on your space vacation, go to space Switzerland, take her to Alderaan, and hope that it's nowhere near the whole planetary genocide, and you'll be fine.
Right. Get her a planetary ring,
Get her planetary.
Yeah. I want to spend the rest of my life with hey, what's that weird green thing in the sky?
Oh, at least he didn't make a moon joke or something. Oh, the moons are glorious over Alderaan right now or something.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
Look at that green shooting star, honey. Make a wish.
Yeah. I wish we were dead. Sorry. She takes that moment to go, I think we're done. And then just like, boom! It's like, no, it's not the end of the world. Like, stop crying. Anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
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 Are you a Wookiee? Scott, give us one of yours, sir. Or a couple of them.
Naboo. Green.
Good one. It's a good one.
Green. Coruscant.
Now, what part of Naboo?
Underwater.
What part of Naboo in your
Underwater.
mind? You want to go
Underwater.
to Onagonga?
I want to go to.
I specifically want to visit Theed.
Is it because it looks like Spain? And that's where the girls are at?
Again, yeah. Theed's beautiful. And just because of the way that as a kid, the aesthetics of Phantom Menace kind of like implanted into my brain, I would love to just walk through the little plasma refinery where the Duel of the Fates happens. But just Theed in general is just breathtaking.
The fact that they built like the palace on that cliff and you have like the waterfall going off to the side there, it's really beautiful. And then there's just like flat fields for forever.
Yeah.
Kind of strange, but also cool.
I like, I don't know.
So,
I've always
like,
thought that. Oh, I'm sorry, Jared. This is your show now. You've inherited it.
Sorry.
No, you can have it. It's your
I had
show.
a trial.
I think you've talked more than Scott has.
I feel bad now.
Entire time. Scott is just pushed
because he was stripping for most of it.
characters out of his mouth this entire time.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys remember this game or not. There was this older game called Star Wars Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
It was an exclusive for the original Xbox, and it plays like absolute dog shit.
I don't think I actually played it, but I remember it.
Took you... I have huge amounts of nostalgia for it. Like, I love the game more than it deserves to be loved. But there were most of the game is on Naboo.
Yeah.
And most of the game is you sneaking around Theed, trying to free hostage Nubians and everything. It's so fun. And there's just something so beautiful about Theed and the inner workings of the area around the palace that just because of that game, it's very nostalgic for me. So,
you must love the Theed map on Battlefront.
Yeah, I do.
Dude,
a lot. It's probably one of my favorites in the game
because you have that you're in the city fighting at first, and then you make your way into the palace most of the time, which is just gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Do you have anything in your mouth?
Oh no! Why would I do that? That's weird. That's a weird question. I'm not a toddler, but I do have my tour guide with me.
Jerry, I feel very uncomfortable that you're asking me what's in my mouth.
I have my tour guide with me though.
Oh, boss and ass.
No, it's a cup. It's a cup.
Oh my gosh! Just half of him for a second. It's did the shadow?
All right, guys. I had a fun time on the Bombadcast today. I'm glad everyone can make it out. Remember, everyone, stay bombad.
Wait. You gave two answers. So did Jarod. Okay. So I want to hear how many more we got? How many more we got here? Okay. Let's just name off the lists, and I haven't given any. Okay. So let's just think on that for a minute. So what are we gonna do? I'll give you my list right now. How about that? The first one, Urbana. Okay, Urbana, because that was the bridge planet that they were fighting on at the beginning of Siege of Mandalore, and that planet looked beautiful and amazing, and they are very good at infrastructure because that was a killer suspension bridge, and I never thought I would be oh, cool, suspension bridge in Star Wars, and anyway, it was really neat. But I thought that was an interesting planet with all the mist and kind of things going on. So the giant gaping chasms. Octu would be fun to visit. Go there, see the first Jedi temple. Master Luke's final resting place. I kind of went from the mindset of what is still around. If I am currently, the sequel trilogy is over, I'm in that time period. That's kind of where I approached it from. And Urbana, Octu, Endor, because Ewoks are cool, forests are cool. I like camping. They have some nice lakes. It's kind of like the Michigan of Star Wars almost. Actually, I take that back. Maz Kanata's, where Maz Kanata's castle was. I forget what that planet is called. All of a sudden,
Takodana.
Takodana.
I really like Takodana. It is the Michigan of Star Wars because there's lakes everywhere. And then, but no, I like Endor though because it is the home, the original home planet. I believe. I don't know if this probably isn't canon, but Zhao Yaoza and the Yuzums are from supposedly Endor. So, yep, thought so. Yep. Then Lothal, because grasslands, they have beaches, mountains, weird moundy mountains, but still cool, and a Jedi temple.
Moundy mountains.
The world between worlds could be neat. I'll dig out that dude who like got buried, the Imperial dignitary guy, and then Cantonica.
No, while you're in the world between worlds, you need to go in there and you need to pull Ben Solo's spirit out.
Yes,
and save all of us Raylos who lost our boy that day.
we really do. I really do want. We're gonna go down another rabbit hole, but just for the sake of not going any more into a rabbit hole, give me more Ben Solo, like Ben Solo live action on screen. Like, Adam, please don't be done. Like, dude, just do more, even if it's a prequel. I don't know. I think we could get the Avengers Endgame almost of like. Wouldn't that be cool? Like who is it, like Persephone or what? Who was it that like the Greek tragedy where they went to the underworld to bring their loved one back?
Morpheus and Eurydice.
Yeah. Do that, but with Ray and Ben. Ray goes to the underworld of what the heck just happened?
Have you ever looked to East Town?
Have I ever what? No? What's going on? Okay, Pepsi.
The musical Hades Town, because it's a musical about that very story.
Nice to look at the future with a crystal ball.
I haven't, but that sounds
Through the years, our success at Pepsi
It's so
has been
good.
built on understanding what
It's so
consumers
good.
want and what our customers
This is
need.
the Crystal Pepsi
the right
podcast.
product, the right place,
is this
at
Crystal
the right
Pepsi?
time. Today, consumers are looking for lighter, more refreshing beverages. They're looking for variety, looking for change. Our customers are looking for a product mix that will add to beverage sales and bring traffic to their stores. But look at industry trends. Sale of traditional carbonated soft drinks is slowing down. There's still a big market, but it's not growing as fast.
Is
As
this
the
like
total beverage company, we know the right product may mean new products. So we've decided it's time to make one thing perfectly clear. It's Crystal Pepsi, and the time is now.
perfectly clear? Dude, a couple of years ago,
never been a
Crystal Pepsi
product
came
like-
back for a bit, and I was psyched. I was always having it. You see the cat like trying.
I
to
remember that.
right here.
I drank one.
It was amazing. It was kind of like it's mind blowing. I remember the tail end of Crystal Pepsi as a child. So,
I don't think I was alive yet.
No, you guys were, but what is it? Twinkles in your father's eyes.
I never understood that. I never understood that.
Go with that.
Hold
Never
on.
understood that phrase. You're a twinkle in your father's eyes. It sounds like, I thought you were a sperm in his balls.
Jizz is stored in the
I think it's
eyeballs.
saying like, pull me wide. Do you see my cat?
We'll begin with your second shift duty, greeting and serving guests.
Good evening.
Oh, I see. It's kitty.
Well, that's great. Would you care for ham or beef? A little both, I think. All right.
Making friendly conversations like this is a big part of greeting and serving guests. At other buffet-style restaurants, guests often feel they're on their own. Once they've paid for the meal, no one pays much attention to them. At Old
Because
Country
they go to a-
Buffet,
you don't go
we
to a
work
buffet
hard to
to
make
talk to
sure our
them who puts
guests
the food
never
out.
feel that way. As a carver,
Ryan's buffet.
a little more time with guests and their team members. That means you have a great chance to make them feel welcome and appreciated. By greeting the guest warmly and holding brief conversations as you serve them, you say to our guests, "We're glad you're here." Let's
Dude, there used to be an Old Country Buffet near where I live, right? And then it closed down. And maybe this happened to all Old Country Buffets. I don't know.
Good art.
The Old Country Buffet near me shut down. And then a buffet moved in. It was specifically a Chinese food buffet. And they named New City Buffet.
New City
And I'm
buffet.
still mad. I'm still angry. New
The
City
opposite of
Buffet.
country. It's
My-
New City.
my old hometown that I grew up in Arkansas. There were the country buffets and stuff, but there was a while where they were building a new thing. There was a lot of development in my hometown, but it was either a new bank branch or a mattress store or a Chinese buffet, which the third option I was more okay with because I liked Chinese food. But
Me too.
And they got closer and closer to my house as well, so that was always good. What? Scotty, you're gonna make me curd.
Cold. Are you ready? Here we go. Soft drinks, lemonade, water, cold tea. It's up to you. It's up to me. Cold drinks come in 4 cups. Gotta know the size before you fill it up. Biggie, medium, small, kids meal. Keep it straight. It's a good deal. Use the scoop to fill with ice. Never use the cup. Take my advice. For soft drinks, fill the ice halfway. No matter the size, that's what I say. Tilt the cup and push against the lever. Keeps the foam down now, isn't that clever? If there's still foam, let it settle down. Don't pour it off, or your boss will frown. When you reach a 1/4 inch from the top, that's where you wanna stop. If the customers say they wanna stay, put the drink on the left-hand side of the tray. If the order's to go, put the lid on tight. Make sure it pops to do it right. Then hand that drink to the coordinator and tell the guest you'll see him later.
Don't forget to smile when you serve cold drinks. Always say thank you to the guest. You're the one that can make the difference.
For lemonade, things stay the same, half full with ice. I said it again.
That voiceover at the end sounds like
just like you
Diddy at the end of Big Papa.
Water is a courtesy to our guests.
Tell your
Use a small
friend
cup, you know
to get
the
with
rest.
my friend.
Now it's time to serve
Same
cold tea,
energy.
but the ice is different. Listen carefully. Instead of half